Are you still planning on pursuing a career in cosmetology? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually very proud of myself for staying on the YouTube grind. I have days planned out where I film, and I have my person who edits for me, so I'm doing an amazing job. I'm gonna do a little mini vlog first, and I'm gonna go get some food to eat right now. And so we'll vlog that, and then when we come back, I'll cook for myself and whoever else is here, and I'll answer you guys' questions that you asked me. So that's a plan for today. Let's do it.
Good job.
Thanks. Can I get a iced vanilla latte with oat milk, and can I make it extra sweet?
Yeah.
Show them where we go.
Water bean coffee.
This is my favorite coffee place, and it's only my favorite because it is 2 minutes from my house and I don't have to go far to get it. I love it here. What time is it? It's like 4:15. Is it coffee time? No. Well, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, every time is coffee time. Am I going to shit my pants later? Yeah. Do I care? No. I just spilled it on myself.
Hey, Riley, what's going on with you and like that Bryce Hall kid? Riley.
Who's Bryce?
Riley.
Who's Bryce? We're going to Chick-fil-A right now. I was kind of hoping to eat something a little bit more exotic, but there is nothing around me that is really good. Hey. How are you? Riley. Sorry, we're vlogging.
Okay.
You don't have to be in it. You're not going to be in it. Don't worry.
I don't really mind.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the grilled chicken club.
So do you like vlog for YouTube or?
I do.
Nice. What's your channel name?
It's just Riley Hubatka. My last name is kind of hard, but if you
I
type...
probably won't remember.
Alright, it's alright. You too. Oh, I thought that was mine. I reached for it. That was so embarrassing. Jess wants me to make merch that says Riley's Rats on it because I guess that's my fandom name. But I kind of got a lot of shit for calling people rats, and then it turned into a funny thing, which is good. I'm like the mama rat, and you're all my little baby rats. Okay, so I know I said earlier that I was going to cook and answer questions while I was cooking, but because I got Chick-fil-A earlier, I ended up not being hungry, and I honestly don't know why I didn't think that eating so close to like the time I was gonna film was going to affect my cooking, but I didn't think, and I'm stupid, and that's okay. But I'm just gonna answer the questions sitting on the couch, like a little cozy one-to-one with you. This one says, are you happy right now? I love you, Riley. I love you too. I'm very content with where I am right now in life. This one says, why do you never hang out with Josh but always meet Buddy? Because I like Buddy more than I like Josh Richards. Okay, this one says, how do you cope being alone and living on your own? And then she said her name, Samantha. P.S. I effing love you. Love you too, Samantha. I actually don't live by myself. I have a roommate, but for her sake, I'm gonna try and keep her private.
Anyways.
I want to respect her privacy, and I'm not going to say anything about her, but she's great, and I love living with her, and she makes it so much more entertaining.
Love you.
Love you. What is your worst school or date experience? I recently went out to dinner with my ex, just because I haven't talked to him or seen him in like 2 years, and I just wanted to see how he was doing. I obviously still care about him. Went out to dinner with him, and it was going fine, and then he comes back from the bathroom at the very start of dinner, and he tells me that he took what he thought were anxiety meds before meeting me because he was nervous, and he ended up getting super high. And this was the first time that I had seen him or had a conversation with him in just over 2 years. So it was funny. That was my first interaction with him, and he told me later on that he didn't remember anything that we talked about, which is fine. You know who you are. It's totally fine, no hard feelings. I thought it was hilarious. I know you felt embarrassed, but I don't care. I'm probably the person that would care least in the world, so. How many kids do you plan on having? Like 5? I want like 4 or 5 kids. I love children, and I'd be such a good mom. I mean, everyone in my comments already calls me mommy, so I feel like I'm prepared. Biggest celebrity you've met or fangirled over in LA? Well, I didn't exactly meet this person, but one time I posted a TikTok to me doing the busted dance from Phineas and Ferb, and the co-creator of Phineas and Ferb, Dan, commented on it and said, I've never been more proud. And I don't fangirl really over people, but I was very starstruck when he commented that. So, it's made me cry just thinking about it. I love him. If you could date any fictional character, who would it be and why? I would date Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic. This one says, what is it like being in the public eye? Is it worth it? It has perks, I'll say that, but a lot of the time I find myself like very stressed out or trying too hard to please everyone, and everyone gets so offended by everything nowadays. It's insane. I have to watch everything that I do and like speak very carefully because I don't want to like offend a certain group of people. It hinders a lot of like what I can say or do, if that makes sense. But it gets tiring and like mentally and emotionally exhausting at times, but also, like I said, there's like a lot of perks that come with it. So I've met a lot of really awesome people and I've got a lot of really awesome opportunities out of being on social media, but it always has its downsides, but you just learn to work through it and move on. Favorite Cuthbertson teacher. Cuthbertson High School is the high school that I went to, and my favorite teacher was my history teacher my sophomore year, junior year maybe. His name was Mr. Carr. If any of you watching this go to Cuthbertson and have Mr. Carr, please show him this. Mr. Carr, I love you. You made my high school experience so much more enjoyable, and I'm gonna come back and visit you. Okay, so I have one last question, and I've been getting this question a lot recently. Can you talk more about your hair work? Did you drop out of school yet? Experience in beauty school? Everyone wants to know about cosmetology school, and I've been putting it off because the answer to your question is I dropped out. My experience at the specific school that I was going to was not the best, and I kind of fell out of love with doing hair, and at one point I wanted it to be my future career, but COVID really messed up a lot of my experience. If you don't know, cosmetology school is an hours-based program, so you need at least 1,500 hours in the state of North Carolina in order to graduate and get your license. And with COVID, we had to transfer online, and long story short, I didn't have enough hours to graduate this semester, which was supposed to be my last semester. I was supposed to be licensed in December, and I know people are gonna be like, why didn't you just stick it out? Because I would have had to retake 2 more semesters, and I would have been in school for another year. And I was kind of over wasting my time and money and effort doing something that I don't even really love to do anymore. So I did in fact drop out, and I know I'm a quitter, but I learned something from it, and that's all that matters. I came out of it knowing how to cut and color hair to a certain extent, and yeah, I just don't really want it to be my future career anymore. I feel like I'm still young and I'm still trying to find out what I'm passionate about and what I want to do long term. And now I have the freedom to explore different options and kind of just figure out what I really love to do. And it's not hair. I tried to answer as many questions as I could. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit more updated on what's going on in my life. But yeah, long story short, I'm a beauty school dropout and I had Chick-fil-A today. I'll see you guys next Tuesday for another super exciting video about my super exciting life. I love you all, stay jazzy. Someone literally asked me, does it squirt? My water bottle? No, it's leak proof.